Okay, let's see if we can get this started. Get this final Mech done. Okay, good clean clavicle there. Just have to fill that in. Let's see. Yeah, I need some music because this is boring. Get my headphones on. Okay, so that part's done. So now I need to export it as the full version. Then we delete everything, and that'll be core. The core is where every single part line matches up to it. So then I undo that though, because now I gotta make the market model. Okay. And make it a face, triangulate, unwrap. 8% of the original model size or the original texture size. Okay, now we assign the material. Set origin, geometry. Move this out. Delete the mesh or delete the skeleton. There. Now to make the texture. Scale at 60%. Why are you making that much noise? Huh? Serious? Making all that noise. One of my dogs sitting there is groaning like, oh, it's so hard being a dog. Yeah, it's so hard being you, huh? Okay, scribbles. Yeah, why did they do this? So, let's see. Deselect that. So this part right here is messed up. Let's see. I need normal. Export this. Yes, all one little line here. Matches nothing. So let's... Wait. Do this. Deselect. Unwrap. Okay, there's a good place. And I'll do this on the right one too. Okay, so where is Zeus? And a little bit better. Needs to be silver though. So let's go to this. Okay, so I need to find a place where the normal is flat. And the body part is black also. So right here we good spot. And I'll give you this metallic color. And let's try right here. And looks pretty good. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so save that. Zeus, left arm. Select all the melee weapons. This will be your new texture, be your new market model. Now we go to the left arm again. We're going to re-import the core. Yeah, we don't care about that. And we need to import the full model. It's going to be an arm. So we get the skeleton right. And let's create the ragdoll part. Okay, fun part. The root of this mesh needs to be in one location so it's always attached to the body. And plus, since the clavicle part doesn't move, so we can make them both kinetic or kinematic, or you say a word. Simulate the arm, the upper arm and forearm. 10. And set them both to arm left. Now we go to the constraints. We lock this down so it doesn't move at all. Moved it, lock the forearm so it only moves up and down. And it should. Yeah, it just moves a little bit right there and right there. but this part stays still right here. So that way the arm always stays attached to the mech. And if we need to, we can just detach it if we want to. Okay, so that ragdoll part's done. So we go to the mech part data asset I made. Rename this to Ragdoll. Camo, there you go. And there we go. Renamed. So the left arm's done. Now we gotta do the right arm. And I'm gonna cheat with this. This lets me just save a bunch of settings. Import to Zeus again. I want the right arm stuff now, so I delete ZM0 parts of it. Select the clavicle bone. Set the origins to the 3D cursor. Then move everything back down so I can get it easier. Let me go back here and clavicle right. Select everybody on the children. Invert the selection, delete. Then we delete all the damage model bones because we don't use them. We actually, PGI has the original bone is DM0. When that location is destroyed, when the armor is destroyed, it hides DM0 and shows DM1. Then once DM1, the structure is destroyed, it hides DM1 and just attaches the destroyed model to the part that's not DM1. So it'd be like forearm right would be your DM2. But we just use the same bone all the time. So let's see, this one's correct, so this is gonna be the full. So right arm, full. And making sure the geometry is set to face and the armature doesn't have any add leaf bones crap in it. Okay, so that's done. So now we select all, delete all, and we export the core. Undo deletion. And go ahead and move this out here. Now I need to select all the vertices. Let's see. Triangulate, unwrap. Where is it? UV editing. Open. We want Gribbles destroyed. Control. And just kind of center it as best I can. Create a new material. Sign. And we need to fix this part up too. So select, deselect. Okay. Smart unwrap. We need to go to this. 1% of original size. I believe it's around here. And right here. There. Set origin, geometry. There. Let's see, where is... let's listen to this. Okay, there, lowered a little bit more. Just gotta have some background, something to listen to. And don't want to listen to anything be copyrighted. Scale this to 512. Set the canvas size to 512 and center this. And then set black to alpha. Export as ZEU ARM right UIX. Export. Zeus. Import. ARM right. There we go. I've got to get everything scaled correctly though when it shows up on the market. Or it's going to have a little tiny locust arm, then a big ass atlas or annihilator leg. Now we go right arm. Select all the data assets. There we go. So now it shows up on the market. Import the core. And the reason I'm importing these cores is because when I first made these, I did not have the weld targets. I didn't know what the hell they were. But these are what the welding arms inside the Mech Bay point to. And import full. Create a Ragdoll. Set the roots. You two are going to be, you go where I tell you to, and you two can simulate. On right, 10. And then we go to the constraints, limit view. There we go. I wish it would stop hitting that invisible floor. We go to Ragdoll. And there we go. Arms to done. Oh. Yeah, okay, this goes done. Thank God. getting the internal heat sinks to swap out, that was a pain. Okay, so next up is the left leg. How many parts of the legs are there? Hip, calf, get his toes, foot, and thigh. Yeah, thankfully it's not as bad as the locust. Locust has a lot of parts. And I'm going to hide that hole right there. Let's go hide this one fast. And this ain't gonna look pretty. So here's the hip. So the hip is pretty much world origin for the hip, for the legs. Edit. Yeah, thankfully next time I live stream I'll be on the actual game. This is the very last thing I have to do. Let's see how I'm gonna get this. Let me guess, it's filling in the part hip. Yep. Go to face. Hide. I want to hide the bones too. Okay, so there. Now I should get a. Why'd you guys put that there? I'm just hitting the H key to hide everything. That way I can see. There's the edge. Go back to this and select. And there we go. That should look pretty clean. And make a new material for it. Ah, crap, I need to do this though. Fine. File, export. Left leg. Full. Okay. Now I gotta save the cord leg. Now we make the market model. Let's go ahead and get the left leg imported. I'm in the right arm. Get back here. There. Here we go. Re-import this. And this is where I have to fix the LODs. So, body, LOD. There. So that actually works. Capsule, add. Hip's not going to move at all, so you two can stay still. The rest of you can move. Okay, hip is going to stay still. The feet and the cat's thigh are going to be locked, so they only swing up and down. And then we simulate. There we go. Legs just dangling there. Now we get this. Did I mess this up though? Yep, I did. I didn't set this. These I didn't set to the correct material. There. Let's import leg. There we go. Kind of looks like a hookup point. Now I gotta make the mesh or the texture. G scale, it's 55%. Yeah, my computer is not like when I switch to this mode. My laptop, which is weaker, has no problem with it. It's just this computer. But thankfully, this is the last time I have to do this. Copy that, and we go to the GIMP. Scale the image. Canvas size 512. And we're exporting. There we go. So left leg. Market model complete. And I did get, yep, got the ragdoll part. Now time for the right leg, then we do the torso. And I had to do this on every single back. Whoops, wrong one. Did not want to hit that. Okay, hip. I know you're uncomfortable, Bill. Our oldest, Jack Russell, she has a skin problem right now because she's old. And she's having to wear a shirt because she just wants to lick herself raw. And she has to let her skin heal. So She's shaking because she does not like wearing that shirt. Oh, which one did? Okay, there. I did delete one of the buttons. Okay, so let's export this. Now I will have to, you might have to mess with the origin right here, but it's probably fine. Let's see, Zeus, right leg, full. Export. Delete our vertices. Let's do the core. And 1 second. And make sure the dog's still okay outside. Okay, so, and before I get too far, let's go ahead and make sure the right leg's good. So let's re-import the core. And of course, you heard the dogs. I forgot to do this. Deselect, delete. Supposed to export this. Re-import. And now fix the LEDs. And this is the head box. Okay, so now we import the whole leg, right leg, create. Select this. Go ahead and rename you before I forget. Stay still. You guys simulate. Angular just means when the how much the leg can actually turn around, rotate and stuff. Linear is moving around X and Y axis. So there we go. So constraints, lock. And U2, lock, and there we go, dangling around. Okay, so wait a minute, what did I just do? I keep hitting Control Z and I'm on the wrong window. Okay, so now I need to fix this part right here. So we need to hide all that. damage is what actually gives the gribble their material name in the game. So where is UV editing? That's this one. 8%. Should be good now. Now we go back to the layout tab. Alt H to unhide everything. Set origin to geometry and snap it to the world center. There we go. Market model complete. Let's import market model. And there we go. And did it undo my leg changes? Yep. Right leg. This. Now I need the texture. Zeus. Right leg. 50%, 50s, 55%. There we go. Kind of centered. I don't even know if that even shows up when I'm doing that, because the whole screen kind of goes black when I'm doing it. And rescale the image. There we go, right leg, market texture done. Alright, leg's already up, so leg. And right arm's done. Left leg's done. Left arm's done. So now I just gotta do the torso. Deselect the pelvis, torso twist. I don't care about that. Torso right, torso left, torso center. I'm actually hiding stuff right now, so I need to figure out how I'm going to use legs so I get pelvis area. So let's get the cockpit in here. Snap the 3 cursor to the cockpit bone. Import the head, DM0. Select the head model here. Snap it to the cursor with the offset. And we set the transform pivot point to the 3D cursor, and we can rotate it 90 degrees. And there we go. One big model now. Actually, it is scaled wrong though. How is it set up in the head here? Cockpit model is points. Really, guys? 6.9% larger. They really went that route. So we G scale 1.069. There's still a gap there, though. It goes down 21 units, so that'll be 0.21. 217, so GZ 0.217. Negative. Boom. There we go. Lined up correctly now. So now we need to make sure the UV maps correctly. So diffuse UV. This one uses light map diffuse, or light map UV. Combine them, and then join. There we go. So one solid model for the Ragdoll. Now I need to get rid of all these excess bones. Don't need all the leg bone parts. Don't need to do all these DM zeros. All them. We need the well targets though. Arms. And don't need this. Okay, so let's make the core. Which means we take torso twist, select, invert, delete. Now the cockpit here, or the center torso here, does have just have that one little area, so that's correct. Sometimes the torso twist is his own model. Most times it's just a core and it just stays in one place. Export, re-import, and fix up the LODs. Yep, there we go. And now it has the well targets. Okay, here comes the fun part. So this body here is part of the cockpit. The rest of this is the entire torso. I'm going to name it Torso Center. I'm going to create two new materials called Torso Left and Torso Right. And we select right vertices and part of vertex group. Assign. We select the lefts. Now you're part of that one. And then torso center is going to be the center torso. Except for these giant freaking holes. Three. Where is it? Here we have it. And we'll go to Zeus. Normal. Where is it? I wonder if that actually will work. Well, we can try it out. So let's go ahead and do this, pull this side in, see if they work. It's going to have a bunch of stuff in there. So. Let's just move you right. Kind of get you in the center and see what you look like. Okay, now we gotta do the bones part. This is where pelvis is gonna have its bone right here. It's gonna be pelvis. Yeah, it's gonna be pelvis. It's gonna be torso twist, and it's gonna be torso pitch. So we need to go to vertex groups, select the pelvis, assign it. I'm clicking multiple times, so sometimes it doesn't want to take. There. Okay, so pelvis is assigned to this bone. Torso twist is assigned to this bone. So now we need torso pitch. Control I, select everything on top. Torso pitch. Assign. And there we go. Now I don't want these antennas being part of the Ragdoll. I don't want that part either. There. And it undid all my... I don't know why Blender does that. If I hit Control Z to undo this, it undoes all the vertex groups I just renamed. So let's go ahead and do this though. Great. Now we don't have that carry about. We don't care about root here, so we don't have to do all that part. And we simulate. Constraints. We only want the torso twist to rotate 90 degrees, and torso pitch can go up. Can kind of go left and right, up and down, 15 degrees. And simulate, and it falls over, and boom, done. Now I think I'm going to have to go back and fix all this part here where it says sleek family, put custom, then put 30. It's pretty much trying to get it to stop moving around so much after it stops moving. And it won't sit there and jiggle around a lot. I need to figure out how to do the script for that. So set you the torso Ragdoll. Okay, all the Ragdolls are done for the entire game. Well, for the stock mechs at least. So, now we don't care about the vertex groups because we're not part of a bone system anymore. So we set the origins, the geometry, and snap the cursor to world origin, and snap this. And torso center markings. Now we see how this looks. See how that pelvis looks. Pretty good. Nah, I really don't care about that. But there. So now, Control duplicate it. Please do not crash. Sometimes it wants to crash during this part. So now I need to pull out hologram parts. So now when you bind the cockpit part of the Zeus, it only shows the cockpit. Center torso. Left torso. And the right torso. go. So that came out good. Time with the textures. Let's see, scale this. Ooh, that's gonna be about 45%. There. So the stroke part here we do a little bit differently. The second line one I did, it's a little bit darker than the top one. So go to this, edit, and we didn't set all these. Supposed to set the material base color to black, that way it doesn't show up. Okay, so we select, separates by selection, tab out, there we go. So now the cockpit only shows up. There we go. Exports, ZEU, cockpit, UIS. Okay, so then we do these two, join them back together. Edit, select the center torso, separate, selection, tab out. There we go. Now center torso selected. There's highlighted. And about right here. Scale the image. No, not that one. Alright. This. Export. ZU torso. There we go. Last one. There we go. And center torso is like slightly offset, but I don't think it really matters. See, it just kind of snaps just a little bit to the left. But I don't think people are going to nitpick that. Let's see. So we're done with that. So now we go to center torso, MW, ME, there we go. Oh yeah, the head. I ain't gonna worry about that. Usually I put the bolt-ons at the head on the locations where they have them. So I can just do that later. Let's see, center torso. Cockpits. Left torso. And right torso. Okay. Last thing. Make the destructible mesh. So we import the head DM1 or the highest one they got. Import center torso DM3s for center torso. Left torso DM3s. And then right torso DM3s. Take all 6 of these and join them together. We are going to rotate them 90 degrees this way and then 90 degrees this way. Now we're going to import the head core. And there's where the cockpit should be. Snap there. Rotate it 90 degrees. And it's correct. Okay, now we check the UV maps. Light map, light map. Join. And then make sure the origin is set to here. Exports. Imports. And destroyed. There we go. Yeah. Materials. Alright, I forgot a step. Select. Okay, I want to re-import that one. Yeah, I did miss any steps. Export. Okay, there we go. That looks better. Didn't have all the different material names. Because when I do the construction of the mesh, put it into the game itself, real time, I'm saying, hey, what variant, what's the material names, and assign them correctly. So, there. Oops. Okay. Zeus. Great. Oh, what is? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm using the. It's like the charger body, so it's all messed up. Create destructible mesh. And we're going to do 10 sites. material to be 0. And fracture. This one's going to take a little bit of time to figure out how to get the fracturing correct. And it takes a while to fracture the mesh. Oh, this is it though. That's everything. I think next time I have to do this would be if I do clan mechs, if I do them. Should be as hard though. I don't think it's as many clan mechs as there is Mech Warrior 5 mechs. There's 62 mechs currently in the game. There we go, fractured. So, save this. We'll go to our the test world or the new world. Okay, so we go to blueprints, open level blueprints. Delete that one. Alright, let's see what you look like. Alright, pretty good. Let's do that again, close up. There we go. There's the cockpit just hanging off, part right towards the part of it. There we go. So then we go center torso, select these three. And there's the Destructible mesh, which I still got to add to the game. I just got to take part of this code and put it into the center master parts. I was going to have this bouncing coming off the mech too when it exploded. Alright, let's package the mod. Now let's see here. What can I... Parts helper. This is my function library. Change armor type. See, I have it working for instant action, but I gotta do it for a regular game, which means I gotta see how much armor does the player have installed on his cargo hold. Change structure type. I'm going to do this. Is valid structure. It's going to be fun too because I got to make sure the structure part is going to the cargo hold also. So we don't care about the armor or structure. We're going to equip one. Actually, we don't do it unequipped. We do get modified Mech loadouts. remove equipment. This removes it without putting it inside your cargo hold. Because equipped and unequipped puts it into your fake inventory that your mech lab has, while this one just removes it without putting anything back into your stuff. Install equipment. Yes, I still gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the structure. Probably do it like how I had on V3. You had to have the correct location, good standing with the faction you wanted to change it with. I think that works a lot better. And my old German Shepherd came up here and started crying, so I had to mute the mic. You old giant baby. Okay, so... now I know the heat sinks work. So if you have 10 double heat sinks inside your inventory, it'll take them out, put them on your mech, and give you back 10 single heat sinks. Just like if you remove 10 double heat sinks from your mech, it'll give you back those in your inventory. So that means no more having to deal with the whole cooling system part, trying to convert everything. There's just 10 heat sinks inside your mech. Where is it? AS7-K. Yes, engine heat sink slot type is your ones that are over 10, and then internal heat sink slot types are the ones that are inside the engine. So when you swap them out, it actually just gives you these back. Don't have to deal with any other complicated crap. The armor part's gonna be the fun one. So right now, if I do 1 point of armor is 1 count of the equipment, I think it can hold 2 billion armor points, which is quite a lot. So I think I calculated 50,000, it'd still be fine, because it'll be like 160,000 points if you go by MechWarrior 5's numbers. So I would pretty much have to spawn in probably like, let's see, how many do I have to spawn in? I'll spawn in about 100. I'll see if I can spawn in 150,000 armor pieces to see what happens in the game. Okay, so right now it is packaging the loadouts. It's already done the data assets. Yeah, right now it's doing all the animations. This is why I have to move all the files, get these done, have it to where this part of the mod is packaged once, and then just reference it. That's it. Don't let the mod keep getting packaged because this takes forever. It's having to calculate all the animation blueprints, blend spaces, everything. Let's see, where is start conditions? Let's see, equipment. Yeah, see, I'm giving myself 10 double heat sinks so I can test that. I can't. You can't do one though. You can't do how many numbers you want. So where is it? Modes. Campaign mode. This is probably what I'm gonna be working on the rest of tonight and then tomorrow. Get armor management working. If I can get the armor management working and the cooling systems working, that'd be pretty good for good beta testing. Just have to let people know you ain't gonna swap structures out yet in my armor until you get further along. Engine swapping, I also have to get to where it can change your speed. But thing is though, for Lite, if you lose your center torso, you might lose the engine you installed, but you'll still always have the core engine you had. That way you don't have to keep stocking engines if you don't want to. You just won't be able to customize the mechs, but if you do customize the mech, you can lose that engine. But you'll always have the default to fall back on. I know I did a test here. Set player inventory. Add equipment. How do you do it? Is add items? Items. Make. Make again. There we go. So split, standard armor, count 150,000, and I'll probably test that later and see if it actually gives me all the armor shards. So the thing for the damage, where you can customize how much armor each mech has, I'm just going to have it where it will do resistance instead. So that way you'll always have the X amount of armor, no matter what. If you change the settings, it'll keep the same. But then I'll just change the resistance in combat. That way it'll be like, oh, I want the mechs to have twice the armor, so just half all the damage incoming. Music ended. Let's see, do not want to play that. Or if Timothy Seals will get mad at me. And while I'm waiting, might as well go ahead and update the daily updates. 8 August. Zeus complete. All mechs complete. Cooling systems can be changed. There we go. Thank God. Oh, that was such a long... It took forever to do all these meshes. Let's see, there are 6,995 skeletal meshes. 15,680 animation sequences. 323 animation blueprints. Ugh. But the ability to swap out your legs and arms and different torsos, change out the hard points on the fly, it's going to be so worth it. Let's see, what else I need to do? Oh yeah, I need to have work engines if they take it. See, I want to get back to the V3 version of damage where your components were damaged. Not by, oh, one hit you got it's damaged and the next hit is destroyed. It's where you get 100% health and then it just slowly withers down. If it's on fire, it takes like twice the amount of damage usual. If your ammo is destroyed while it's on fire, the whole thing explodes. If the engine takes X amount of damage in one shot, it explodes. I really want to get back to that system because that system made it feel like your mech was just falling apart around you. Not just, oh, the location's gone now. Oh well. Especially since your components, the more components you had, it provided more it took the hits instead of your structure. So if you had a bunch of heat sinks, your heat sinks would be destroyed, but your structure would still stay alive until most of the heat sinks were destroyed, and your structure would start taking a lot of damage. But now that I'm done with all these damn meshes, I should be able to transfer a lot of stuff from V3 into this. Let's see, I don't need this anymore. So close you out. Close. We're done with you. And Gimp. Might have to use this again for making weapons. See how long it's taking for the build. Oh, there it is. So it took 11 minutes to compile. Yeah, I've got to fix all these old assets. And I've also got to get the tanks in there. There's all the playable tank stuff. There we go. Okay, let's see how it looks. I'll see how the Zeus Ragdolls and make sure everything plays in game and probably call it a good day. Then next time I do a stream, it's going to be an actual campaign stream. Instant action. Oh, music went. This one. Assassination, that's fine. Assault, Zeus. And I'll do. Oh, it's actually changed the ones inside the engine too. The externals. Or the engine heat sinks, not the internal heat sinks. Well, it's got to though. Okay, so Ragdoll. Yep, it just fell out the leopard. The right leg and left leg need to be pushed in a little bit more though. A minor tweak. Let's see. Or if you change some of these sizes here. This part I love right here. Take a large laser and put a bunch of medium and two smalls in there. Alright, let's see if I can. Whoop, hang on. And we need to add a 40-ton mech. Alright, let's see how this looks. See if I can destroy a light mech. See how it. What the? There's a giant hole right there. Yeah. So right torso on the Zeus. There's a giant hole. Zeus right torso. I bet it. Some of these meshes, they'll have like the vertices is on the center torso vertex group, and then the other vertex will be on the other side, and it won't be connected. But it's it's an easy fix. Yep, everything works. Nope, can't fit through here. She is running very smooth though. Not getting any hiccups, nothing. Ah, shit fell down. Well, let's see. at? Where are you at? There you are. Yeah, she fell down pretty good. Yeah, I'm about to die. There we go. And she turned her head to the right. Where's that sensor at? Oh. Okay, so when I take damage, I need to make sure that I think the head changed its cockpit model. That's why I did that. Oh, come on, come on. Let me kill him. Let me kill him. There we go. He fell down perfectly. And I fell down. There we go. Okay, so I need to fix the Zeus model. So let's see. Torso, this one. Okay, so it's right around here, so I'm going to use the center torso. So center torso rear, and then there. Okay, so where's the core? Okay, so I want the center torso right there, and there it is. Yeah, the center torso is missing the faces. hopefully this is a minor fix. So let's see what's going on with you. Center torso to right and torso to front. Delete everything else. So when I select the front torso, see how it doesn't have the meshes right here filled in? It has the edges but not the meshes, the faces. Now if I select the front right, fills in. See if I delete. Yeah, it deletes everything. So select. You need to be selected. Let's see. Face. Okay, so let's see. Select this. This. Yeah, I think that's how it's supposed to be right there. Okay, so Control I, delete. Select the bones. We need to find the torso pitch. Snap the cursor, set origins. Okay, so then we I gotta remember which direction this mech goes. Center torso. Let's pull out the old one. So, snap. And it has. Why are these meshes? They're like not connected to anything. Rotate at 90 degrees. 90 degrees. Export. Center torso. This one. And where's center torso front? Import. I missed one. I can't get back far enough. Oh yeah, how's the other ones though? So let's remove, let's go to center torso, DM1. Wait, there. Okay, so the DM1s are correct. So it's just the regular model they didn't have screwed up. Okay, let's go back, try this again. So we want torso right, Sources center, delete. Torso pitch, snap, selected. Okay. Select source center. We want now, is it inverted? Nope, it's correct. So Control I, delete. See, it's deleting that though, even though I'm told it not to. What are you connected to? Why is this? Should not be doing that. So let's see. Where is subtract? There. Okay, so let's go back to this mode. This. There. Export, Zeus, center torso, front. Okay, so center torso, front DM0, re-import. That. And then we go to the right torso. And there we go, it's fixed now. Yep, don't see any gaps anymore, thank God. Still gotta figure out why the cockpit decided to rotate right though when the player dies. Let's see, save. It does. So, I think. Let's see, I'm trying to think of anything else I need to do though. Nah. So I'm going to be working on the ammo or the armor management part now. And then tomorrow there will be a beta release though. And then we start really doing all the bug hunting. Kind of a boring video, but it was a big milestone. All the mechs are done. Meshes wise. All the ragdolls are done. Animations are done. Now it's a lot of the code work, which is going to be pretty easy because I can just copy a lot of stuff over from V3. But thanks for watching, and hopefully I can start a new stream where I actually play the campaign and really show off everything done. Thanks for watching though. Bye.